Quick heads up, this video is going to contain a lot of flicking between me recording here and in the real world, so apologies if that gets annoying. It should be the only video like that, but anyway, enjoy. What's good, guys? It is Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. Plan is today to go to some shopping centres. I think it's Arcadia and one in Centrum. Hopefully take the metro to Arcadia, then can walk via Old Town. Every weekend I seem to go by Old Town. Really enjoy it. It's a really beautiful place. Good souvenir shops as well, see if I can find some gifts for people back home. Start the day by heading to Arcadia to do a bit of shopping. Finished at Arcadia, the gigantic shopping centre which I was just in. It's like 200 shops, 20 eateries. Didn't buy anything apart from in Carrefour. We're now heading to Centrum, but we're going to go via the Old Town and see if I can walk by the river as well. So it was about a half-hour walk from Arcadia to the Old Town. Along the way I was able to take in the sights and enjoy the humidity of today. I mean, it's not been very sunny, but it's been very humid. And also on the way to Old Town, park. I think it's Park Romualda, Traugutta. Really botched the pronunciation of that. Apologies, again. I do try, but maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm really not the best at pronouncing Polish words and place names, but I digress. Walking to Old Town, it was pretty much an instantaneous transition between the more modern buildings and buildings just like the Zbawiciela Palace, which currently holds the Environmental Protection School. It used to hold a family, which is why I got its name. Anyway, when I got to Old Town, I ended up heading straight for the market square, which is where I found so I was able to get some, yes! And don't worry, I did ask her before I filmed and she was alright with it, so. I had lunch in the square and I had some company, as you can see. That's lunch done. Now, exploring around Old Town a bit more, currently in front of the Palace Square, and also grilled pork neck, very tasty. Trying to find some more souvenirs. I think a pigeon just flew into you. Oh well. Where else took some of that around my mouth? It was a sweet waffle covered with squirted cream, Nutella and peanuts, and oh my god, that was gorgeous. Very filling, but quite cheap as well. I think it was only like 7 zloty for that, which is just over £1, so can't argue with that. So yeah, my route took me past what I was told was the library for the Warsaw University, which has a garden on the rooftop. Just down the road past the library there was Bentley dealership, right next to Lamborghini. Of course I had to stop and look in the windows like a weirdo, cupping my hands like, ooh. Yeah, carrying on, my route took me past the Copernicus Science Centre, which I didn't go into. It doesn't seem to be quite highly recommended by people, unfortunately. It's always hills. I think I've just found a university. If it is, and they're fancy pants with their bells ringing. Yeah, at the top of this hill there was the Statsky Palace. Yeah, in front of this is someone who I really want to introduce you to. That guy, Copernicus, revolutionised physics. Astrophysics especially, when he discovered that the Earth went around the Sun, not the other way around. He basically invented the heliocentric model, so pretty big deal. Copernicus, he was born in Torun, which is otherwise a big deal here. But yeah, after 20 minutes or so of walking, I arrived at Centrum, where I was able to have a look around the Zloty Tarasi shopping centre, which looked very fancy on the inside. But the only footage I got for you was of a boxing ring, which is set up outside, along with a Reebok pop-up shop. That's not easy to say. Yep, at this point I'd seen enough, decided to hop on the metro back to Sabinki, where the plan was to chill and relax.
Take your seats. We hope you enjoy the show.
so different at night. What? Just laughing at me. It's just me. It was awesome. It's now 10:30, just got home from the multimedia laser fountain show, which we've seen clips of. I might do a separate video. That was really, really impressive. Like, as soon as it started, there was like a mist and they were projecting from behind, almost like a video, using the mist as a screen. And yeah, it was awesome. Made me feel like a child again watching it. There were lasers and it was awesome, to say the least. Walking back through Old Town where we saw fire dances and the Palace of Science and Culture was all lit up in a rainbow. I think next week I'll probably go back and then do it all again tomorrow. Woke up about 10, left Zbawiciela about 1. That took me to the Chopin Museum. It was a reconstruction of a palace, which is now obviously the museum. In there, as you'll see in the pictures and some videos, there were the story of his life and artifacts of his life, like handwritten scores and canes, even his death mask and a lock of his hair from when he died in Paris. Yeah, that was an interesting thing. And on the plus side, it's free on Sundays, which I didn't know. So I was expecting to pay the 20s zloty. Got there and he just went, yep, there you go. That's what language, because there's quite a few interactive displays in there, which you swipe your entry card and I'm gonna get a funny look in a second, so I'm gonna... Yeah, people generally seem to give you funny looks if you're walking along talking to a camera, especially when you're holding it up, but... I don't know. Yeah, where was I? Chopin Museum. Yes, walking up back to the monument, statue of him. It's hard to go the other side of the river, but funny look. Oh well. Found a beach, so I'm just walking along there. Can't quite see it, but there's the river. There's too many people, so I decided, so I don't want to go to the beach, I'll just head on my way, instead to Chopin Monument. If I get there by 4, so I've got an hour, there's a concert of his music. Get back, probably stick on the YouTube playlist of his music again. Anyway, peace out.